What's good? It's CJ, the content connoisseur, and today we are going to discuss half naked women in the gym. There's been a lot of men complaining, whining, and begging women to put clothes on, and we got to get to the bottom of it. And let's go ahead and roll that clip.
Promiscuity? Is that even a word? Promiscuity. Whatever, man. There has been a few consequences left on society, per se. And one of those things is a rise of, or the lack of, clothing in modern day society that a lot of people are tending to notice. For example, in the gym.
I don't think this is the sports bra and shorts combo that people are having an issue with. I think this is a combo people are struggling with. You know this right?
Like, bro, this is literally.
Let's go back. Let's go back. I see nothing wrong with this. I looks good to me. I mean, it seems like she takes care. She's hitting late day, 2 times a week. That's what I see. I don't know. It looks good
You
to
know
me.
this right?
Like, bro, this is literally the type of fit you will see in GTA at 3 a.m., at the strip club. Like, bro, what type of gym fit is this? And I'm telling you right now, bro, is the gym not supposed to be like a PG location? Brother, what are we doing? We're losing.
No, it's not PG. No, that's no. Let me make myself no, it's not. So in order to go to the gym as a minor, you need to be with an adult. So like if you're 15, you need to have someone that's 18 with you. So no, the gym is not a PG nothing. The only way you can go to the gym by yourself is if you're a grown up. So no, that's not true.
In the plot, bro. You gonna have cheek sweat all over the equipment everywhere, bro. And then, I mean,
You're in the gym, okay? You're in the gym. You're not in the library. You're not in a classroom. There's always gonna be cheek sweat, cake sweat, arm sweat, back sweat on every piece of equipment. This is the reason why when you go to the gym, they have spray bottles in the corners of the room. So when you get done, you wipe off and you sanitize the machine after you get done using. That's why, because there's going to be cake sweat or cheek sweat everywhere. You can't avoid it. You could be fully clothed and you're gonna sweat through your clothes and you're gonna get cheek sweat on the machine. Okay? Get over yourself.
there's probably gonna be a dude ready to sniff it as soon as you leave, too. It's just this weird. That's the type of person you're attracting with this.
We really in a fucking day and age.
Damn. Okay, we were a little crazy, bro. Nobody's.
Okay. Hold time out. Hold. Okay. I forgot this dude was in the video, even though I have him in the thumbnail. So let's talk about the dudes complaining in the gym real fast. The reason why they're complaining is one reason only. Dry Johnson syndrome. Dry Johnson syndrome means they've went so long without some cheeks that when they see cheeks, they can't focus on what they're doing. And so this dude is going to go crazy and crash out because he sees cheeks. Watch this.
I'm gonna listen to you if you coming at him that crazy, but relax.
Please
all right?
stop coming to the gym naked. Starts a public discourse. The leg press machine gotta look like a casting couch because bitch is literally at the.
You just compared the leg press machine to a casting couch. Does that sound like a man that's getting some? Not to me. I could be wrong.
Gym in lingerie. I'm uncomfortable.
He's uncomfortable. So someone is wearing something. He's not wearing it. He feels uncomfortable. Dry Johnson syndrome. I'm telling you, that's all what that is. He's uncomfortable because he ain't getting none. And so when he sees a half-naked woman as a hetero sexual person, you're going to be like, ooh, naked body. But he ain't getting none. If he was getting some, it wouldn't bother him. It would be like some everyday stuff because we see half-naked women all the time. It's no big deal. But because he's in the desert, he's in this, and he's he's in the desert, and he needs that Aquafina. He needs it, bro. He needs that Fiji. When he sees just a little bit of something, he's cussing and fussing and throwing a fit on TikTok.
Are we at Myrtle Beach or LA Fitness? Help me understand.
Now, me personally, my opinion is do whatever you're gonna do. You know, wear whatever you want to wear, I guess, to an extent, as long as it's not like overly crazy and there's no like minors in the area, whatever, which there might be, you know, it's the gym. But me personally, I'm worried about my own workout, right? As long as you don't leave my seats or the benches looking like this, you know, you got the taco meat out, then I get.
You're going for, okay, so first of all, this video is not good. Let me explain to you why the video is not good. This video that he just showed is a Planet Fitness bench in the bathroom, meaning this is after someone's done with their whole workout, and this is someone sitting down on the bench. So no bench like this exists on the floor that I've ever seen, and I could be wrong, but this is a Planet Fitness bench. And so this is a bad video. This is a bad faith posting. Brother, that's just terrible.
We're cool, you know. I'm not looking at nobody, right? At the same time, for other dudes who are in the gym or other people who are in the gym, they might be feeling uncomfortable by, you know, the fit that you wear. And do I blame them? Not really. But at the same time, you know, I feel like also gyms could incorporate their own, you know, dress code in a sense too. Because I've also seen, for example, like double standard pointer. You know, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, you know, dudes who just.
So most gyms you can't show your upper body at all. So you couldn't be what he's doing right here. You can't do this. In my gym, if you have your shirt off as a dude, they'll kick you out. Just like the club, they'll kick you out. You can have a wife beater, stringer, but you have to have the nipples covered. It's just not acceptable.
Walk around shirtless in the gym and stuff, or record themselves in the gym and stuff, flexing and whatever. I could play a clip of that too, where people record literally in the bathroom. So it's not like the gym is just like a one, you know, women are just messing everything up and blah, 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 blah. Anybody who's telling you that is probably just like, you know, incel. I'm not gonna lie to you, because yeah, there are dudes wear these straight up like tank tops that show their goddamn nipples as if ready for WWE SmackDown versus Raw. Okay, this is from a woman, so it's not just men saying this. It's very sad. Modesty has been thrown out the window. They want attention. They want everyone to look at them. The solution is to have only men gym and only women gym. No.
And this is where we get the incel rhetoric. We need to have men gyms only. We need to have women gyms only. In the words of an incel, right here, just completely not logical, because incels, they live inside and they don't have any contact with real life. And this is why they make sayings like touch grass, go outside, because if you go to a gym in real life, everyone's working out, everything is fine. Nothing is bad. Only online is everything amplified to the 10th power, because it's made to entertain you, right? It's all made to entertain you. So it has to be dramatized of women coming out and they got these leggings that are up there, you know, and you can see everything. It's only online.
Attention seeking and no creep. I agree, it's nuts. So this is a woman, 49 replies, right? And we ain't jealous, we got morals. Why is it only chubby women having an issue with it? Me listening to people on TikTok complain about women's gym outfits. Look like the type of person who's on LA streets, you know, late at night, 3 a.m., you know, waiting on somebody to come up from the car, roll down the window like it's a drive-thru and say, yo, what?
We said she's a streetwalker. Let's go back. He called her a streetwalker. Time out. Do y'all think this is a streetwalker right here?
And we ain't jealous, we got morals. Why is it only chubby women having an issue with it? Me listening to people on TikTok complain about women's gym.
Hold on, let's make it bigger. She like a streetwalker to y'all? Wow. He called her a streetwalker. This is crazy. That's crazy work.
Gym outfits. Look like the type of person who's on LA streets, you know, late at night, 3 a.m., you know, waiting on somebody to come up from the car, roll down the window like it's a drive-thru and say, yo, what's on the menu? I'm not gonna lie. Brief intermission, please make sure you sub to the channel. We're on the road to 200K. And also, sub to this channel right here. This is the second channel. Hey, hello, we're at 10K. We just hit 10K. I'm posting every single day on this channel for the next 90 days straight. You see this W consistency right here, you know? You like the things I have to say or whatever, you think I'm funny, whatever. Yeah, check out the channel, please. And do what you want to do, but at the same time, bro, like, the gym is also not an 18+ space, is it? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, Planet Fitness, you know, some of the youngins be there. How do you even feel comfortable walking around? Like, me personally, bro, do you, but, dude, y'all ain't saying this when white girls been dressing like this, but as soon as black women do, it's an uproar. Where did we get race in this discussion, bro? I'm confused. POV, you dress less modestly for the gym today, and the modest girls keep staring at you.
Yes, you are 100% allowed to wear whatever hell you want to the gym. That's kind of the thing. I mean, as long as you're not naked, you get to decide how
right,
you dress.
Anybody can wear what they want as long as it's not, you know.
Let's just be honest. I think it's ridiculous for her to wear something bright and skin tight and then be like, wow, all
Dry Johnson syndrome, fellas. Yes, Dry Johnson syndrome. Okay. So women like bright colors, and then it's becoming summer, right? So summer promotes bright colors. They want to write bright colors. You know, it does something to their mentality. It makes them feel happy, right? And so you're telling them to be less happy because you have dry Johnson syndrome. Check yourself.
These people are looking at me.
That same person is setting up that tripod being like, yo, you turned ahead? Of course you can turn ahead. Being weird, you know, overly staring and stuff, that's crazy. But bro, a couple of glances is what you expect because you put that outfit on to be seen. Let's be straight up. You're not working out at home. You're going to an outside gym. You didn't wear that fit when you were in the crib. You're wearing that to go out to be seen. So people are going to see it. Just because you can wear something to the gym doesn't mean you should. It's crazy because I don't even want my skin to touch those equipment. Okay, wear what you want, but if we can see your nips and cheeks in the neon print, it's going to turn some heads. If you worked hard for your body, show it, but I'm not trying to see the whole taco. This is like the fit I would pull up in personally, bro. Like having people be able to see everything, you know, on you, everything skin tight, to me is like, doesn't that make you a little bit like uncomfortable? I don't know.
No, it doesn't. It makes me feel very comfortable. The more in shape you get, no, I take it back. The more you begin to develop a self-love, you want to wear less clothes. You want to wear, like right now, I just have white beater on and I have some shorts on, right? You want to wear less clothes because you love the way you look. And the gym is connected to self-love. Well, for me, it's connected to self-love and physical movement, right? And so if you love yourself, right, you probably want to wear what makes you feel the most love for yourself. And if you love your body, you want to show it off. And if you as a man are so insecure and so weak and pathetic that it bothers you that a woman is wearing super tight clothes, leave the gym and make a home gym, right? You know what sucks about that, making a home gym, is that you're still going to be an incel, you're still going to be a loser, and you're still going to be online hating women like it's still going to be, shaming them and making fun of them and saying mean. It's still going to be that because your problem exists here. It has nothing to do with women.
It would make me feel like that.
This is what my girlfriend gets to wear to the gym. She gets to wear
This is what you call a controlling boyfriend. He's a controlling boyfriend.
sweatpants and a sweatshirt. She can't show any skin.
A hoodie to the gym, that was kind of crazy, bro. You don't need to be sweating. Yo, she looks so mad. Me dressing more modestly in the gym so men can feel safer. Yo, are you dressed up as like a nun? Is this somebody's auntie? Somebody's grandma in the church?
This is called trolling. She's trolling you losers.
Yo, what is this? I don't think this is what people meant when they said to dress more appropriately, bro. They'd find an issue with this. Oh, baby, let's take it even further. They don't want women in the gym. They want us inside the house, no options, barefoot and pregnant, maid and slave. Talk about jumping to conclusions, bro. I don't think it's just...
Hold on. Wait. Let's go back to that. What she said.
When they said to dress more appropriately, bro, they'd find an issue with this. Oh, baby, let's take it even further.
Okay. Right here. This is perfect. This is what we want, right? Yes, this is what these dudes online want. They want a woman that can't get the men they want. They want them to be in the house. This is the reason why a lot of them talk about paying all the bills. So they want the woman to be in the house. They want the women don't have any options. They want them to be locked up. They want them to be barefoot. Yeah, I agree with this whole post. Whoever made this post is 100% correct. It's correct. If you look online, dudes will say, I don't want my woman going out on the girls' night out. That's what this is. No girls' nights out, right? No girls' trips, no guy friends, no social life without me, right? That's exactly what this post is. I agree with this woman or this person. The insecure men online, this is what they want. They want 1950 woman, that's pretty much a slave. I agree with this. Makes 100% sense to me.
They don't want women in the gym. They want us inside the house, no options, barefoot and pregnant, maid and slave.
I agree.
Talk about about jumping to conclusions, bro. I don't think it's just men saying that, by the way. I feel like everybody can see, you know, okay, this fit's a little crazy, you know, we can see, you know, the little camel toe peeking out when you're in the gym. That's a little crazy, bro. I still see one of your socks. Brother, you're scaring them. You're scaring them, man.
Extremely hot take. I just left the grocery store like this, and I feel like I was seeing videos. Oh, how can you be comfortable going into the grocery store like that? Listen, a bitch need her protein. Also, when's the last time I asked you or for your opinion?
And as long as you're not shaming people for looking at you, then you're good. I'm not shaming anyone. There's definitely like a line, yo, because at some point it becomes harassment and somebody straight up staring at
She can shame whoever she wants to shame. Don't tell her to do that. It's a lot of this is the problem. This is another problem with this. I had a conversation with one of my close friends, right? And he's 50 some years old, and he was talking about women's attitude, right? And so I asked him, how is he having these very heated conversations with these women? And I found out he gets non-solicited advice. I said the worst thing you can do with anyone is tell them that they're wrong and they need to change their behavior without them coming to you wanting that information. And so with this young guy, what he's doing is he's doing the exact same thing. It's like, bruh, stop giving people unsolicited critique, especially when they're women. See, as a man, I can critique him because he's a man. The reason why is because we are trained to handle someone telling us yes, no, do this, do that, and we make adjustments because we can separate our feelings from what we need to make happen, right? If just say if Jeff Bezos and you had a meeting and Jeff Bezos told you flat out, I need you to do this, and that, right? And he said it really cold and calculating, right? Maybe even use some colorful language in there. You would still do it because it's Jeff Bezos and he knows what he's talking about. And so this is the difference, right? I keep saying over and over again, men and women are apples and oranges, and you can't keep comparing us. It does not work.
at you. Again, a couple glances here and there, you can't even be shocked.
The thing that bothers dudes about women in the gym.
Oh, here comes another Desert Johnson guy. This is a Desert Johnson. This dude is super Desert Johnson. He is super in the desert. He has dry throat. He has dry throat syndrome. He hasn't had a glass of water in years. Watch what he's about to say.
It's not that they're dressing like poorly saran wrapped pieces of raw chicken, but
poorly saran.
See what I'm saying? He's already comparing women to chicken. Dry Johnson syndrome.
Wrap pieces of raw chicken.
Because they do that and then pretend that they're not being sexual for attention and then get mad if you're giving them the attention that they're definitely dressing for in the first place.
Because I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Women dress sexy because it makes them feel sexy. I'm saying it one more time. I know you guys are slow, right? I know you're slow because you guys don't go outside and you don't actually talk to people. Women dress sexy because it makes them feel sexy, right? That's why they dress sexy. They don't dress sexy for you to gawk at them. They don't dress sexy for you to come talk to them. They dress sexy because when they look in the mirror, that makes them feel sexy. Not all, but a lot, right? That's why they do it. They don't do it for what you just said. The dry Johnson syndrome is hitting these guys upside the head, man.
I would never subscribe to the idea of people doing things for themselves outside in the public. Like, bro, if you say that, you are a fucking liar, okay? If you're putting on something to go outside, when you're going outside, you're doing it so that you look presentable in public. Is that a problem? No. Don't lie to yourself, okay? Anytime I get dressed to put on an outfit to get outside, I'm wearing it so that other people can see my self-expression through what I decided to put on. That's literally the whole point. That's literally what it is. Otherwise, I would walk around in a goddamn Shrek t-shirt and Minecraft pajamas. Like, that's literally how it works. And the same thing for social media.
No, I put on the clothes I put on because that's what I like to wear for myself. That's how I dress. So whatever I put on, it doesn't matter. Whatever I put on, I look in the mirror. I'm like, I like that outfit. I like how it fits on me. That's why I'm wearing. It has nothing to do with the outside world swag, because a lot of these, if you pay attention to the fashion, especially men fashion, I don't know nothing about women's fashion. I'm not even gonna pretend. I've paid attention to it because I'm a guy, and so what I've noticed is like it goes from like is right now they're wearing really, really, really big clothes, and I'm already a bigger dude, and it's just like I don't want to wear bigger clothes, so I just stay back to the fitted shirts, the kind of fitted pants because that fits my personal style because I'm already a bigger person and I don't want to wear bigger clothes. It makes me look even bigger, right? That's just how I'm interpreting my fashion. But no, people wear clothes that make them look good for themselves. That's why we wear clothes.
Anytime you're posting something on social media for people to see, it's for people to see it. That's what social media is for. Like, I will not understand how people just like straight up lie to themselves. It's okay with wanting to, look presentable or wanting to be perceived by other people in a good way. Just don't lie to yourself about it.
You can never be perceived by someone in a good way. See how you just messed up right there? People's opinions on you is their interpretation of how they feel about you. You cannot dictate what someone feels about you, period. Right? So don't even try it. So he just said we wear things so people can have a certain opinion. You can get your clothes from the same clothes that Jay-Z has, and people might not like it. You can get your same clothes from Kai Cenat's fashion designer, and people cannot like it. You cannot control what goes on in someone else's mind. So stop trying to. And what I'm saying that is to illustrate the point that yes, when we put on clothes, we put on clothes for ourselves. I'm talking about when we put on our fashions, we do it for ourselves because I know I can't make someone like how I look because my fashion is my fashion. Their fashion is their fashion. Dudes are out here wearing big 2-inch boots. Like the boots are big. I'm already 5'10", 5'11". I don't need to wear big boots. And plus I have 12-inch foot. And so I can't even wear Air Force Ones because they look blocky on my feet when I wear my pants. I have like thinner pants. And so, yeah, I think about all that stuff when I'm putting clothes on because the clothes have to fit my body type.
You want the attention, and that's why you're in a booty short, tiny mesh fabric piece of under.
This Dry Johnson stuff is getting on my nerves. Let's go back real fast. All right, let's go back real fast. They don't want this, sir. They don't want your attention, right? They don't want your attention. Whoever you are as a person, they don't want your attention. The reason why they don't want his attention is because he has a nasty attitude. See how he talks about women? Do you think a woman that's dressed half naked wants a man like that to say something to her? Do you really believe that? So when a woman's wearing something and it's perceived to be very sexual, right? Do you think women are like you? I want the judgmental dude that compares me to chicken saying hello. These dudes are delusional. And I said in one video before, this is called chopped. This is called chopped behavior. Chopped and YouTube is ugly. This is chopped behavior. You have ugly behavior, and this is making you look worse. Every time he opens his mouth, he just sounds more, he looks more and more just like, I know he gets no buns. He gets none.
From the outside world.
In a sports bra, which is not different from a regular bra in any meaningful capacity other than the word sport.
Who cares? I don't.
And I'm not
Pretty
trying
much.
to be your dad, but if I
It kind of just sounds like a little bit of, not semantics, but like, I don't know. It's just like the way society views it. People who wear a bikini at the beach, but they're not going to wear their underwear at the beach because wearing underwear at the beach is weird, but wearing a bikini at the beach is perfectly fine. Even though they're both, I would argue actually a bikini shows less clothing, right?
And I would probably be like, hey, can you tone it down a little bit? Maybe put on a t-shirt, just like I would tell my son if he was doing glute bridges next to other human beings in a cramped space in a Speedo with his Johnson print as visible as the shallow roots of a.
Once again, comparing men to women, your son has a love muscle, which means he has an Audi. Of course, he cannot wear a Speedo at the gym. Of course, he cannot wear a Speedo at the gym. Yes, I would go to the front desk and I would report him myself. Because I'd be like, look, sorry, no, we're not having that. But a woman wearing her thing, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter.
tree.
This is like not a double standard, bro. I can pull up different videos of women be like, yo, dudes in Speedos is freaking weird. It's always males, whatever, Speedos at the beach, blow out, weird. But at the same time, that's like the same type of thing as like wearing a revealing fit at the gym or as a woman who is working out in underwear. People were saying this ain't even happening. Okay, as a woman, I agree. I'm a girl and I agree. Real women agree. Proof that gym modesty can slay. And then comment section modesty is just as male-centered as immodest clothing. Wear what you want. I don't understand. I feel like sometimes, bro, people put pressure on people who want to like cover themselves
That's some pick-me stuff
up or whatever. Sometimes I'll see videos on the internet, people like dressing modestly or whatever, or trying to not be as revealing, and the comment section will be mad, being like, oh, you think you're better? Just let them do what they want, the same way you want to do what you want, okay? Why are you shaming them for, wanting to show less, bro?
There's a video that's been circulating talking about women wearing revealing gym outfits. My question is, when has that ever bothered us as men? It makes you upset to see a woman looking sexy or showing off a little bit?
This guy just wanted to see something. I don't know. I think this guy just wanted to see.
I've heard that men are complaining about women wearing really tight and exposing clothes to the gym. So I decided to wear the tightest shorts I have in my closet.
Huh? What? Hey, man, fair enough. Do whatever you want, bro. Besides the gym, there's also like work culture where people are trying to dress more revealing in office jobs, and then they're getting fired. Like, for example, like office siren. So I guess via Urban Dictionary, the definition of it is an aesthetic or fashion trend popularized by TikTok and Instagram. Pencil skirts, button-ups, heels, female associated formal wear. Supposed to look sexy, sleek, nerdy. People will wear some of these crazy fits to work and then get fired. Exhibit A, she doesn't know in 3 hours she'll be fired for showing up in office siren clothes. Like, bro, you wearing this to clothes is a direct HR violation. It's gotta be, bro. This look like you bought this at Party City, bro. The crowd is just...
You know what's so crazy about that fit? Let's go back to the fit. I guarantee you the person is going to
you first, and if you're not going, then they'll write you up with the HR violation and try to get you first. And if you first, and if it's a direct HR violation.
If you look at this fit, guys, and whoever is watching, listen, the reason she's gonna get reported to HR is two people is gonna report her. Two people. It's going to be the guy that tried to holler at her and she rejected him. That's one, right? But also, watch this. It's going to be another woman. Now, guess which woman's going to report her? Guess. The older woman that's not secure with her own body to dress like that. So it's going to be the guy that tried to holler and she turned him down. And it's going to be the older woman or the woman in general that can't pull off that look, that they feel like can't pull off the look. That's going to be that. That's what's going to get her fired. Because everyone else is going to mind their business.
It's gotta be, bro. This look like you bought this at Party City, bro. The crowd isn't surprised. You thought this was okay to wear to work. It's giving 2006 clubbing, not the club fit. Did you actually wear this into a corporate setting? Honestly, I've never worked a corporate job, so I couldn't even tell you what the dress code is gonna be. But I imagine, some gray hair, low-key balding, receding in the corners, being like, they'll try to get at you first, and if you're not going, then they'll write you up with the HR violation and try to get you in trouble, bro. Somebody who looks like this dude. Bro. I don't even need to work in HR to tell you that this is a direct violation, bro. This definitely gotta be one.
Monday is work day. Tuesday is also work day. Wednesday is hump day. Thursday is Little Friday.
Realistic fits that will be approved. Is that true?
Office siren? Bitch! You're an walking HR violation.
The closest I can get to an office siren at my actual corporate job, why not just make an OF and not work? How are you going to just drop this in the comment section like as if it's normal? And 140 million people would agree with this. Like, what you should do? Just make an OnlyFans. Stop working. Just make an OnlyFans, bro.
This is the reason why that woman... There was a woman in the All Men Are Chopped video that I dropped, said that most of you guys are gooners. For that comment, won't you just get an OF? That's something a gooner would say, because only gooners will look at a beautiful woman and automatically put her on OF. Y'all, the chop behavior is getting out of control.
If I worked there, you'd be a siren in anything. I wish my office had office siren. HR said I'm the problem. I would never be able to focus on my work. Overall, I feel like, or I hope that this trend is more so people cosplaying like a corporate.
That's Dry Johnson syndrome. I can't focus on my work because there's an attractive girl by me. That's the means you don't get. That means you're Desert Johnson.
and not actually wearing a corporate fit, because I feel like, yo, you getting fired with a lot of these fits. Not this one in particular, but just in general with the concept. POV, you dressed like an office siren at your corporate job and got fired. Any lawyers that specialize in wrongful termination, please reach out. It wasn't wrongful if you were dressing crazy, bro. Stop. I don't think everything has to be like a place where, you know, you gotta show yourself off and get attention, bro. You don't even want that type of attention anyways, bro. Unless you're getting that nice, clean, crispy raise from the boss or something, you know, but you don't want to be doing no extracurricular activities to be getting that raise anyway. Hear me out, let's stop serving office siren and serve base in a corporate job. Keep our job this summer. The fact that you even gotta, you know, make this video is kind of like alarming in a sense. Oh, also apparently I can't find the original video, but there was a person on here who said that they got fired with a $200,000 salary for dressing too revealing to be an office siren, bro. And if you're fumbling a job that crazy, paying you six figures, overly six figures, and you fumbled it from not wearing clothes, bro, you deserve it.
She didn't fumble it for not wearing clothes. Brother, she fumbled it, right? This is just, I'm gonna open your eyes up real fast, because she was following a TikTok trend. That's why she fumbled it. So something was trendy. She was like, I want to be in, right? And so she starts to follow the trend. That's why she got fired. It had nothing to do with the actual clothes, and she was just trying to be a part of the trend.
To be homeless, bro. I
don't want to see ass at the grocery store, and maybe I'm the prude.
Why not? It's terrible. Why would you say that out loud? That's terrible. It's a beautiful thing, you know. I don't understand why people say so hurt. That's hurtful.
Maybe I'm the problem.
Children could be in the establishment. I don't think it's appropriate, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's like a good rule of thumb. Like certain fits, bro. Kids are in the area. It's a little strange to be wearing, bro. Also reminds me of a situation I forgot to talk about was like teachers, bro. So I seen this video the other day, 3 days ago. There's a video of this woman explaining that there are teachers who are young who want to be a center of attention in high schools, you know, wearing very weird fits. And the whole comment section is like, oh, dream couture. And then when I go to that account,
who's calling that?
POV carrying the weight of being that one teacher in school with main character energy. I'm a young teacher. Of course, I wear 30-inch bust downs and get my hair done every week. Super senior mentality. Who's your target audience with tight clothes? Children. Someone please drag her.
Someone please drag this. Y'all are dragging. So hold on. Y'all dragging this. Y'all dragging this right here. This is what you drag. This is what you're gonna attack. Man. Some of you guys don't like women. I think some of you guys like men. I don't understand. How can you say something mean about this right here? I don't listen. When I was in school, all my teachers were the other race and they were old. I only had one attractive teacher. Now, I wouldn't go and be able to do nothing anyway, but to get, you know, an attractive teacher would be like a great thing for a 15-year-old, you know, because let's keep it 100. Let's keep it let's not lie to each other. At 15, 16, 17 years old, you're not going to school to learn. You're going to school to kick it with your friends. You're going to school to talk about sports, to make jokes and have a good time, right? We're not there to learn. You're trying to do as less learning as possible, not to get a failing grade. So having a hot teacher would make the experience a funner experience for you. You know, these people, they get on social media and they just fake. It's just completely fake. Oh my God, a hot teacher. A hot teacher would be great conversation for a 15-year-old to discuss with other 15-year-olds because it's a rarity. Just saying, man.
Who's your target audience with tight clothes? Children. Someone please drag her. Bodycon dress in middle school is crazy work. Teachers couldn't even have social media 5 years ago. Now they let anyone teach. Why isn't the school staff saying anything about the fits? Bro, the staff is probably rocking with it, bro. The staff is probably going like these, you know, clapping their hands, rubbing them up. Would you be comfortable, you know, sending your child to school like this with people like this making TikToks and stuff? I'm gonna be honest, no. Who are you trying to attract? What is the audience you're trying to, you know, go for?
What's wrong with what she was doing? I don't get it. She's a teacher. I mean, she's 25, 26 years old. What do you expect her to do? I don't know, man. I don't know. The job behavior and the Dry Johnson syndrome is just all through this video, and it's very telling, bro. Like, oh, a woman is attractive and she's teaching children. Okay. Do you want all the women to be unattractive? I don't get it.
Where he's just like, the BBL teacher responds.
Clothing that I wear is apparently inappropriate.
They called her a BBL teacher. The pettiness. You guys are petty, bro. This is petty.
I need to hide my curves, they said. Put on more clothes, they said. The trollers of the Trickety Trollin have also said that I have a problem. I have no care in the world whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
What social media thinks about me. Because I am the main character.
You had an entire...
Okay. All right, the last part, baby girl, I disagree. And what I disagree on is you made a video on it, and so you care a little bit. You might not care a lot, but you care a little because you addressed it. So you do care enough to address it. Other than that, I'm with you. You know, they hating, they hating. The curbs look good, a lot of them, they in the desert and they see you and you remind them of all the Aquafina and Dasani and Arrowhead water that they can't get. And so they sitting there just like, well, Cottonmouth, like, man, I would love a glass of water.
Entire list of dialogue options you could have said. Okay, this is like one of those story-based video games where you can click the option and, get charisma, get cool points, I don't know. And you pick the worst dialogue.
I'm done listening to dude, man. Dude, listen, let's go back to the young lady, right? Let's go back to the young lady real fast. Let's go back to her. Look at this. Look at her. Look at that. Look at the face. Look at the face card, bro. Like you. So you hating on this right here? You hating on it? He just talked about, her having charisma and personality and all this stuff. Bruh. She's a very attractive woman, bro. Very attractive. A lot of guys, man, they need a glass of water. They need a glass of water and they can't get a glass of water. And so it's distorting their mind because they're dehydrated. And so every time they see a woman that's attractive, they're like, man, that thirst for water increases and it distorts the things they say out their mouth. And now they have dry Johnson syndrome. And so I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed the video. Do not have chopped behavior because it's directly correlated to having dry Johnson syndrome. I'm just keeping it real. If you know what I'm saying, then you understand what I'm coming at. And I'm out.